Get some money out here. See what we got going on in these parts. Hold on now. Fix my shirt up a little bit. Dang, y'all didn't tell me I was on here looking kind of rough now. Hold on now. Why my collar looking like that? There we go. My collar situated on them real quick. Hold on. See what we got going on around these pods. Hold on, let's see. Do that. Okay. Alright. Make sure we live out here. Live and direct. Let's see what we got. Is we live? Is we live? Switch. Boom. Oh, Stan, what's going on with you, dog? What's happening with you, big dog? Hold on a second. Trying to see. Can you hear me? Is my audio good? Hopefully my audio good. Alright. Now I see that I'm live. Alright, bet. Why this thing keep on turning off and stuff? Every time I get on this bad boy, this thing keep on turning off and stuff like that. My background look crazy, don't it? Hey, my background gonna be how it is, man. F it. We out here thugging. Power on. We out here thugging, baby. You know? My background gonna be how it is. It's good. It's good. Bet. Cause I surely couldn't hear nothing. Keep on turning off and stuff. Matter of fact, hold on. Sounds. Boom. Crazy. Testing. Okay. Hey, my background gonna. Alright, just making show. Alright, bet. Okay, cool. Alright, I think we good. I think everything is good. About time. Yeah, I figured out that issue when my my internet and stuff kept on turning off and stuff like that. I kind of figured out the issue. It had something to do with my my modem. It had a update or something like that. I don't know why the internet would be tweaking just because it has an update, but that was what the issue was, though. It had an update and stuff like that. And once I updated it, because it did it again. Once I updated and stuff like that, it stopped doing that. So we good in business, baby. We good in business. Hey, I wish I was recording. I wish I was recording that, bro. That little practice right there. I wish I was recording that. God, I wish I was recording that. That dude talked all that jazz, all that talk. He talked all that talk. Talking about some catch up and all this old stuff. And I go top of the board. Now he gassed me for pointers and stuff like that. How to run a fast line and all this old stuff. Bro, go on somewhere. You was just talking smack. Now you trying to be my friend. See now I ain't over there on that page where I gotta be PG. Now you trying to suck cock. Motherfucker. Motherfucker done said all that bullshit out his goddamn mouth. Now he want to suck cock now. Get your ass out of here, dog. Hell wrong with him. Motherfucker's crazy, bro. Chase Elliott. Yeah, them damn Chase Elliott fans, bro. I don't know what's wrong with them boys, man. Like, Chase Elliott has, like, he has a very distraught fan base. You feel me? Like, they mostly are not entwined with reality right now. You feel me? Like, I don't know what'll be up with them fools, bro. You know? Soon as we came in there and stuff like that, I say what up to Kush. This motherfucker comes on the mic talking about some, hey guys, hey, did you hear what Chase Elliott said? Chase Elliott said, because I asked Kush, Kush said, you got your rain tires? I like, sure do. And this motherfucker will be like, hey, you heard what Chase Elliott said? Chase Elliott said that, you know, the rain tires and blah, blah. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Shut up. Be quiet. Hush. You know? I understand that, you know what I'm saying, the two greatest eye racers in the world is in this bad boy, and you just don't know how to act. You know, you acting like a white girl. You acting like a white girl the first time she ever had some black dick. You just, oh my gosh, like, you just don't know how to act. I understand that, bro, but just chill, bro. Just chill, dog. It ain't that serious, bro. It's just me and Kush. You know what I'm saying? Kush and Fly. That's all it is, dog. Like, just chill, bro. It's all good, bro. You ain't got to act crazy. You ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying, foaming at the mouth and doing all types of weird shit, bro. You good, bro. Mm-hmm. That's good right there. Hey, I'm sorry, can we be friends looking at... Right. Fuck out of here, dog. I'm not friends with you weirdos. The fuck? I'm about to move the fuck around or something like that. That's the only way you can be friends with me. Move the fuck around. You feel me? But, I wanted to go live real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before it gets too late and stuff like that. Because I tried to go live last night, bro. Bro, it wasn't gonna happen. I was on here for like 11 minutes. I started fumbling over my words. I started, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Too much. I couldn't do it, bro. So I just got off, bro. I was like, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to do this tonight. You feel me? But I was like, let me come on here right now before I start heading out and shit like that. It's 9:30 and shit. It's still early. So you know what I'm saying? Everything's smooth and gravy. Tighter turn. Yeah, man. Motherfucker crazy, bro. But I wanted to make this video real quick. Talking about situations and stuff like that I have with females, right? And you know what I'm saying, for the most part, anybody that knows me personally, because y'all don't know me personally, you know what I'm saying, you pretty much know me from what I tell you and stuff like that. But for the people that knows me personally, because this is being shared on Facebook and shit like that, right? I done been around a lot of females and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, all different types of walk of life, different beliefs, different backgrounds, different upbringings and stuff like that, all that good old jazz, you feel me? And out of all the females I've been around and stuff like that, right, my number one female, the female that I call truly my best friend, because not only this person has been there, you know what I'm saying, mentally, you know what I'm saying, she's been there financially, she's been there for me all the time, all these other females and stuff like that, they come and go and stuff like that. She has always been there for me. You feel me? And it's crazy that I never made a video of this on my other YouTube page. I never made a video of this. And when I made this page, I was thinking about what should be a good topic to talk about. And I told myself, you know what? I think this would be a good topic to talk about, because you don't hear, you know what I'm saying, men talking about their best friend is a hoe. And when I say a hoe, I mean, yes, she's a hoe. Like, she sells pussy. You feel me? Like, that's what she does. You know what I mean? Like, she's a hoe. And when I say the word hoe, I'm not saying it in a bad way, because when you understand the situation and when you understand the lifestyle of, you know what I'm saying, pimping and hoeing and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, calling a female a hoe that's really out here doing some hoeing, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean? That's not a bad thing right there. So that's one thing that, you know what I'm saying, some people got to learn too as well. People that be looking from the outside in and stuff like that. And look, I'm not in that lifestyle or anything like that, but I know a lot about the lifestyle and stuff like that, man. And one thing that I always knew, that, you know what I'm saying, a female that's really doing some hoeing out here, hey, that's one hell of a woman right there. You feel me? But anywho, I'm gonna go in and get into my little story real quick. I ain't gonna try to hold y'all too long. I'll probably be on here for like a good hour or so. But the crazy thing is, right, the first time that me and this big-headed bitch met, right, had to be back, man, had to be back when, I want to say, like, probably 2009, or maybe 2008. It was either 2008, 2009, the first time that we met and stuff like that. She a couple years older than me. I'm 30, about to be 31. She is 30, what is she, 37, I want to say? Yeah, I think she's 37. So, at that particular time, you talking about 16, 17-year-old fly, stuff like that. She's like, in her 20s and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, right? And it's crazy how we met, bro. Like, my brothers and them, right, they was, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Let me just say it like this, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers going back and forth from state to state, you know what I'm saying? Traveling with shit, right? You get me? And it was this one time that, you know what I'm saying, my brothers and them, you know what I'm saying, something about his license was suspended or whatever the case may be. And I had just got my permit, right? So my dumb ass, because, growing up, I always wanted to be around my brothers and stuff, right? And I'm sure everybody's like that when you're young and stuff like that. You always want to be around your brothers and stuff like that or whatever. And one day they wanted to, travel out of state real quick. We was going to Michigan real quick, and they wanted to go ahead and pick up something or whatever the case may be. It was about a 4.5, 5-hour drive and stuff like that. But he didn't have no license or whatever the case may be. And I overheard him talking, saying like, damn, I can come, let me wait for my mans to come, you know what I'm saying, woo, and stuff like that, and then we'll be out there, you know what I'm saying, my license is fucked up right now, I can't get behind the wheel, you know what I'm saying, and motherfuckers get behind me and pull us over, you know what I'm saying, we gonna be fucked up. So I'm over listening to the conversation that he's having with somebody on the phone and shit like that or whatever. And as soon as he said that shit, I instantly like, I got license. And he like, bro, you don't got a license, you got a permit. I'm like, but it's better than nothing. Like, I can drive right now by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You say it's gonna take 5 hours there, 5 hours back. It's early in the motherfucking morning. Let me drive. He like, nah, bro, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't, man. And plus, we doing some other shit too as well, man. I can't get my little brother in trouble. He like, bro, we not gonna get in trouble. Like, my brother's trying to tell my little dumb ass, like, look, you wanna drive and shit. We going over here to pick up some drugs and shit. And you wanna drive? Like, do you know the severity of what's about to happen if we get caught? So he's trying to tell me that in a nice, brotherly way. But I'm not trying to hear it, though. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I just want to be with my brother and stuff like that. I just want to hang out with him or whatever. So he finally lets me drive and shit like that. But he still didn't trust it, though. So what he did was, he's still waiting for his partner to come with license and stuff like that. And what we did was, I drove up there, right? So look, this is how you did it, right? I drove up there. We ain't got shit in the car, right? I drove up there. And then when we went back, you know what I'm saying, his partner drove and shit like that. And, you know, I was just cool with that. Like, whatever. I just want to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be around y'all and shit. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? So, we go out there and shit like that or whatever the case may be. And when we out there, before we get to the little spot where they finna go ahead and pick up at, you know what I'm saying, we stop at a little gas station, whatever the case may be or whatever. So, back in these days, bro, like, bro, I was just, you know what I'm saying, like, any female that I seen, bro, I just said something to him. Like, I didn't give a fuck who it was. If I see a female, bro, I just start talking, bro. Like, instantly just start talking. Like, I look at it like this, bro. What's the worst that a female can say? Either she gonna say yes or no, or she ain't gonna say nothing to you at all. Simple as that. Like, I'm always in the bitch face. Like, always. You know what I'm saying? So, we go to this gas station and shit like that or whatever. Fill back up and shit like that or whatever case may be. I run up in there. I see this one little chick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She caught my eye real quick, so I instantly talk to her and shit like that or whatever. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Let me get your number, man. Let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Get all that. So she exchanged numbers with me or whatever the case may be. And from there, you know what I'm saying? You know, we went on about our day and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, I text her my number and shit like that or whatever. So she had my line too as well or whatever. So, no, we locked in or whatever. So, my brother and them, you know what I'm saying, we pick up the stuff, we start heading back to Chicago or whatever. And as soon as we get back to Chicago and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, I instantly, you know what I'm saying, call her up and stuff like that. Like, yo, what's going on with you and stuff like that. And, like, I'm not even thinking at the particular time that, dog, I just got a number from a bitch that lives somewhere in motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Michigan. I'm not finna come see this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna come all the way out here to see her. Like, bro, we like 4.5 hours away from the crib. I'm not finna come all the way out here to see her. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, you know what I'm saying? I called her and shit. You know, we talking on the phone and shit like that or whatever the case may be. And, you know what I'm saying? We just having regular conversation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? First time that we was on the phone, you know what I'm saying? We was talking on the phone for probably like 30 minutes or whatever. The next time that we talked on the phone, we was on there for like down there 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So we having good conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how that shit be. The first time that you meet a motherfucker and shit like that, man, it's like a breath of fresh air. You feel me? Like, and plus, I felt even better because it was like, this is not a bitch from around where I live at. Like, this is a bitch from Michigan. You feel me? Like, way out yonder somewhere. So I'm even cooler with it. Like, cool, man. Like, I got me a little bitch, you know what I'm saying, in motherfucking Michigan, woo. You know how motherfuckers be when they start talking this shit, man. So I'm like, cool, bet. So we chopping it up, rapping and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, having good conversation or whatever. She asked me, did I live out there and shit? And, you know, I told her, like, nah, I don't live out there in Michigan, you know what I'm saying? I live out here in Chicago and stuff. And she's like, oh, I've been there before and woo and stuff like that. You know, asked her how old she was. You know, at the particular time, she was like 20 something. I told her, like, man, you know, I'm only like 16. She's like, you 16? I'm like, yeah. She's like, damn, like, you don't act like you 16, you know what I'm saying? And I always got that from people. Like, I didn't act like my age. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just be chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had a moment in my life, bro. That's why I be looking at some people kind of confused, because I never had that. I never had that moment in my life where I just had all this like kid like energy. You feel me? Like, I was always just chilling and just, you know what I'm saying, mellow and shit like that. Like, I would just be cooling and shit. Like, I never had that burst of energy like how you got some of these kids around my age, like they just always horse playing and all that. I just never had that type of energy. I don't know. But she's like, nah, you don't act like you 16, man. You act like you older than that and stuff like that. You know, so I take the little compliment and stuff like that or whatever. And as the conversations is going on and stuff, or whatever the case may be, you know, I forgot what, transpired, or even, you know, coming towards the, have that conversation, stuff like that. I'm sure it has something to do with us talking about sex or whatever. Cause you know how that shit be. You start off conversation, you talking about random bullshit. Then a couple of days go past and shit like that. Before you know it, now y'all talk about sex and shit. You feel me? So we started talking about sex and shit, right? And, she made a little funny ass remark and stuff like that, talking about, oh, you probably still a virgin, and woo woo, and all this old stuff. And I'm like, nah, like, I'm not no virgin, baby. Like, I lost my virginity back when I was like 11 years old, 12 years old, like young as hell. Like, and I told her, you know what I'm saying, the situation that happened when I had lost my virginity. Because I don't know, I always feel like that's, a cool story, bro, to say. Like, a lot of y'all lost y'all virginity to, the love of your life, your school sweetheart and all that. I lost my virginity to a prostitute, bro. Like, I keep it all the way funky. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So she had said some shit like that, like, oh, well, you probably still love that girl or something. Like, baby, I lost my virginity to a prostitute. Like, I don't have no remorse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that girl right there taught me a lot. Like, a lot of these other dudes out here, they lose their virginity to their high school sweetheart or their school sweetheart or whatever the case may be. And then when they break up and shit like that, they just devastated. You feel me? Like, I never had that, because when I lost my virginity to this one girl, I never seen her again. It was simple as that. You know what I mean? So I was kind of scarred, but it made me to the person that I am to this day. Like, I really don't get emotionally attached to a female like that. And when I say emotionally attached, I'm like, sex is not going to make me emotionally attached to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the last thing that's going to be, on my mind or on my radar. Like, I don't give a fuck how good the sex is, how good it hit. I'm not going to get emotionally attached to you like that. That's not going to work with me. You feel me? I know a lot of dudes is out here, they say that they don't get emotional, but bro, these dudes, if they see, hear, or whatever that they female is doing, bro, these motherfuckers be ready to kill everybody and kill anything that knows this bitch. Like, what? Like, how you gonna kill this dude for fucking your so-called bitch, right? But your bitch let this dude fuck, though. Like, that shit never made sense to me. And it all comes back from me having that relationship with that prostitute back then. Like, I just don't move that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get emotionally attached. Like, yeah, bitch, you cheat on me, yeah, get the fuck on somewhere, but I'm not finna kill no nigga because this dumbass bitch right here want to go out here and, you know what I'm saying, give some free pussy to another. Nah, bitch, bye, get the fuck on somewhere. Like, bitch, I didn't need your funky ass when I met you, and I definitely don't need your ass afterwards. That's how I move, though. That's just how I think. So, when I told her that I lost my virginity to a prostitute and shit like that, and she heard how, I didn't, like, think of it as being disgusting, because she asked me, like, is that disgusting? Did you think that was disgusting? Do you think that's weird or anything like that? And I'm like, nah, why? She's like, oh, I'm just asking. Like, a lot of people, look at, people that's prostitutes, and selling pussy and stuff like that. They look at that as being nasty, and, they look down upon that and stuff like that. And I told her, I'm like, baby, I don't look down upon it. I don't look at it as being nasty, because I look at it like this. I mean, all these bitches is fucking. At least this bitch is smart enough to get some money out these goof ass niggas. So when I said that right there, she was like, wow, you really think like that? Like, yeah, I don't think that is disgusting. I don't think that is nasty. Like, these bitches all day are fucking different dudes randomly all the time and shit like that. So what's the difference between a bitch that's fucking for money and this random ass bitch right here fucking everybody in the streets. What's the difference? There's no difference. So when I say that right there, she instantly was like, well, can I tell you something? I'm like, what? What you gotta tell me? She's like, well, to let you know, I'm a hoe. And I'm like, when she said hoe, you know, at first it didn't click to me because I didn't know the different terminations and words and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Anytime that I always used to hear the word hoe, you know what I'm saying? I always think like, oh, so you just a bitch that's out here just fucking everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just out here fucking. So that's what I thought. So when she said the shit, I'm like, oh, so you just out here just fucking anybody and stuff like that. I'm telling myself, like, God damn, I got me a little slut bucket on my hand. Shit, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, bitch look good, man. I got me a little slut bucket on my head. That's what I'm thinking, right? And she's like, no. Not the hoe that you think of. I'm a hoe, like, you know, I work. And it's still not like clicking on to me like, you a hoe, you work. Cause you gotta remember, I'm 16 at the time. I'm like, I'm still confused. She like, all right, well, let me explain to you like this. You know that girl that you lost your virginity to? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing that she does. And I'm like, oh. So you're a prostitute. She said, no. I'm not a prostitute. I'm a hoe. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. A prostitute. And that's when she explained to me the difference between, you know what I'm saying, calling the female a prostitute and calling the female a hoe. You know what I mean? She's like, nah, baby, I'm a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a pimp. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have folks, you know what I'm saying, that I attend to. And, you know, she explained all the things to me and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So there's a difference behind this shit. You know what I mean? So I was so intrigued by it because when she said that little bit of stuff right there, I told her to, you know what I'm saying, tell me more about this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm asking her and shit like that, like, what made you want to do it? And, you know, all these, you know, square ass questions and shit like that. Cause at the time, I was curious. Like, one thing about me, bro, something I don't know about, I get curious about it. You feel me? And I'm sitting there like, damn, this shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? She explained me, you know, the difference between, you know what I'm saying, calling a female prostitute, calling a female hoe. She explained to me, you know what I'm saying, what does it mean when a female, well, when a hoe says that, you know what I'm saying, she got peoples, or she got a pimp, or she got folks, you know what I'm saying? She explained it to me, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, how this works. You know, this explained to me a whole bunch of shit, you know what I mean? And I'm just sitting there like, damn, this shit deep. This shit deep. So I asked her, I'm like, you know, so do you have a pimp right now? And she's like, well, I did have a pimp and stuff like that, but, you know what I'm saying, he was on some, basically what she said was, he was on some, like, always sending her out and shit like that or whatever, and I guess dude ass had, like a white girl or some shit like that or whatever, some girl or whatever, and basically, you know what I'm saying, buddy ass was, like, always fucking on the white girl and didn't want to send the white girl outside and all this old shit and blah, 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 and all this old stuff. Like, the white girl was pretty much just staying at the house while she was outside really going to get it. You feel me? So, she was like, you know, the reason why I left him and shit like that because, you know, he wasn't showing me enough attention and, you know, he wasn't doing it right upon me and stuff like that. And, you know, he's always, you know, it's like all up under the white bitch and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You gotta remember, this is a 21, 22-year-old girl, you know, so you talk to a 16-year-old and shit like that. But I'm just like, damn, like, I'm just so intrigued and just like, I'm just blown away by the whole conversation that we have and shit like that. Like, literally, the conversation went from us talking about sex and shit like that or whatever the case may be to her just, you know, giving me a autobiography about, you know what I'm saying, her life and her lifestyle that she lives and stuff like that. Cause I was just so intrigued by this shit. And that's why to this day, because of her, you know what I'm saying, I have a different depiction on, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that do that shit. You feel me? But you know, when she told me all the shit, and she was like, you know, you seem like a cool, you know what I'm saying, young dude and stuff like that. Um, you know, I don't know if we ever gonna meet again or anything like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You live out there in Chicago, I live out here in Michigan, but I really like to, you know what I'm saying, stay in contact with you and blah 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 and all this old stuff. And with me still being young, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in my head like, I mean, for what? You know what I mean? Like honestly, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, for what? Like, you know, I can't do nothing with you, baby. Like, what we gonna be cool about? You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I didn't throw her off to the side, though. I'm really glad that I didn't throw her off to the side, though. And as I go on with the story, you don't understand why, though. So, you know what I'm saying? When she said all that stuff and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We could be cool. We could be friends and stuff like that. That's no problem, whatever. So, a couple weeks go past and stuff like that. You know, we still talking and texting and shit like that or whatever. But a couple weeks go past or whatever the case may be, and she hits me up, and I'm like, yo, what up? She like, where you at? I'm like, shit, at the house. Where's your house at? I'm like, here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? She's like, do you have a car? I'm like, yeah, I got a car. Well, I need you to pick me up. I'm like, pick you up? Wait a minute. I had to look at the phone real quick. Like, is it? You know who you're talking to, right? She's like, yeah, I know who I'm talking to. I need you to pick me up. I'm like, you know I don't live in Michigan. She's like, I know you don't live in Michigan. That's why I need you to come pick me up here in Chicago. I'm like, oh. So this bitch, they came all the way from Michigan and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying, to come see me and shit like that or whatever the case may be. And you gotta remember, like, at the particular time, right, I'm 16, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck. You know, I'm still at the crib with moms, and I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, you can come over and, like, you know what I'm saying, hang out, but, like, man, I don't know what moms is gonna say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being 100, right? So, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, bring it back to the crib and shit like that. Go pick her up and shit like that. Bring it back to the crib and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She meets moms and shit like that or whatever the case may be. At a particular time, I had a stepbrother and stuff like that was living at the crib too as well. So I had a stepbrother there. I had a step father there too as well or whatever. So she met all of them and shit like that or whatever the case may be or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, moms and them, you know, they liked her, you know what I'm saying, cool peoples and stuff. She's like, oh, she friendly, she cool, you know what I'm saying, she seemed like a sweetheart or whatever. So she instantly, when she came out here and stuff like that, she like, so what you want to do? I'm like, what you mean? She's like, well, do you want to do something, like, you know, you want to hang out or something like that? I mean, hell, I came all the way out here to see your ass, like, let's do something. So I'm like, okay, sure, let's do something. And at this particular time, bro, me 16 years old, bro, look, I'm gonna be all the way 100 with y'all. Money was funny, okay? I probably, at that particular time, I had about $50 to my name. I wasn't working no job, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have shit. I'm just being 100. So, me not having shit, I'm like, damn, I only got like $50. I'm like, damn, what the fuck can I do with $50? You know, this is like 2008. Y'all remember back in 2008, gas was like $5 during that motherfucking summertime. You know what I mean? At this particular time, it was like around September, so gas is still expensive. So I'm like, anything that I do, I got to at least put $20, $25 of gas into the goddamn car. Then after that, like what can I do with $25? Like, bitch, I'm gonna buy you a hot dog or something? I'm a burger or some shit like that? Like, what I'm gonna do? So I told her and shit like that, like, well, we can do something, but see, it's this thing about money that she like, don't worry about that. Whatever we do, I'll pay for it all. I'm like, really? She like, yeah, I'll pay for it all. So we go to the gas station, bro. She instantly filled my shit up. I'm like, damn. We went out to eat and shit like that. She bought all that shit. I think we did like some bullshit like skating or some shit like that. Some shit, I don't know. She paid for all that. She paid for everything, right? So I'm like, damn. Like, bro, A 16-year-old fly. At this particular time, I'm so used to having to pay for the female and shit. Like, I never had this shit before. You feel me? Never in my life had this shit before. So I'm like, I'm blown away by the shit. Like, damn, shorty just bought that, bought this, paid for that, filled this up. She bought everything. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We get done doing what we was doing and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. Oh, we also went to the mall too as well. We went to the mall and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause she was like, "Oh, can we go to the mall too as well? I gotta pick up some shit." So we go to the mall and shit like that or whatever. You know, she instantly asked me, "Do you want anything?" And I'm like, she like, "No, what do you want? You want some shoes? Like, what do you want?" I'm like, "Shit, yeah, I'll take a pair of shoes." You know, it was the Jordans. Oh man, I forgot what Jordans it was too, man. Damn, I can't think back that far, but it was, you know, some new Jordans that just had came out. So I'm like, I'm looking at them and I look at the price and I see that price say like 190, 200. I'm like, she ain't gonna buy these. She like, "That's what you want?" I'm like, she like, "If that's what you want, get it." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, yeah. This is what I want right here." She like, "All right, cool. All right, you gonna get that. I'm gonna get this. You want anything else out of here?" I'm like, don't be greedy, fly. Don't be greedy, fly. Like, no. I don't want nothing else out of here. I'm cool. I'm cool. She's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool." So she bought me the shoes and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. Like, bro, just really treating a nigga. You feel me? Like, just really treating a nigga good, bro. You feel me? So we get done doing all that old shit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the crib and shit like that. She stays with me in the crib and stuff like that or whatever. I told her ass like, because at the particular time where we was living at, it was a 2-bedroom apartment, and I told her as, I'm like, "Look, you know, it's only a 2-bedroom and shit like that, you know, and I got a stepbrother, you know, of course you met him and shit like that, but you know, me and my stepbrother, we share the same room and shit like that or whatever the case may be. I don't know how you gonna feel about that. Like, you know, you wanna, you know, sleep on the couch, or, I mean, you know, you can sleep in the room with me. You know, that ain't nothing, because he bring bitches over there too as well, so that ain't nothing." And she was like, "Nah, that's cool. How about I get us a hotel?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that she finna just get some old bullshit ass hotel and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Bro, this motherfucker, right? We go to this motherfucker called the Lodge. You know what I'm saying? It's a place around where I live at and shit like that, right? And this motherfucker, right? Easily bedroom starting at like $200, right? You got the motherfucking you can have this jacuzzi up in there. You know what I'm saying? You can have like the kind of like the, I don't know what you call it, like more of the big room, almost kind of like house environment type of feel and stuff like that, where you got the bed and then you kind of got like a little mini kitchen right there and stuff like that. You got, you know, you got all that good old shit, right? So she buy one of those motherfuckers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And of course we do our thing and shit like that, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's showing so much love to a nigga, right? Like, of course, you feel me? So we do our thing and shit like that, and you know, 3 days went past and stuff like that, because she stayed out here for 3 days and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Well, you know what I'm saying, I just always wanted to meet you because I enjoy the conversations that we have on the phone and blah 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 and this and that, yada yada and stuff like that. But I gotta get back home and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be." You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I'm like, "All right, cool, bet." But I'm like, damn, like, shorty cool as fuck. Like, I never had a female not only, you know what I'm saying, do all that shit for me, but like, she cool, bro. Like, she took care of a nigga. She made sure a nigga was straight. Like, I didn't have to worry about shit. You feel me? And I'm just sitting there like, damn, like, shorty, you know what I'm saying? Shorty a vibe, bro. Like, she good peoples, right? But she was like, "I gotta get back home and shit like that," or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But you know, call me anytime, you know what I'm saying? All that good old stuff, right? So, you know what I'm saying, we always stayed in touch, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And it took all the way into about, because she was staying out there in Michigan until about 2000 and I want to say 2011 or maybe 2010. She was still staying out there in Michigan and shit like that or whatever. And I remember she had hit me up one day or whatever the case may be, and she was like, "Hey, can I ask you something?" I'm like, "Yo, what up?" She like, "I think I'm gonna move, and I think I'm gonna move the direction where you at." And I'm like, I mean, I can't stop you. I mean, bitch, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, you can live wherever the fuck you want to live at. You can live on Mars, all I care. You know, I can't stop you. So she's like, I think I'm gonna move that direction. You know, things out here ain't working and blah 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 and this and that. And you know, she starts, you know, explaining her situations that she's going through and this and that. And you know what I'm saying? This pimp ain't doing this and this pimp acting like, you know, acting like a bitch and this, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know shit about that shit, bro, but she just explaining to me, you know what I'm saying, what's going on and stuff like that in her life or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you should do is, you know, come out here or whatever, stay with me or whatever for a couple of days or whatever, or a week or two or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? And find where you want to stay. She like, oh, I already found where I was going to stay at. How far is this place from where you live at? So when she tells me the place where she was moving to, I'm like, shit, that's like 30, 40 minutes away. She's like, all right, bet. That's where I'm going to stay at. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So a couple more weeks go past and shit like that. You know, we still in touch and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Talking amongst, you know what I mean? She like, hey, I'm coming out there now. Can you do me a favor real quick? I'm like, what you need me to do? She like, everything is already paid for and stuff like that. I just need you to meet the house landlord or whatever. I just need you to meet them before you can come grab the key, cause he said he only gonna be there at this particular time, and obviously I'm not gonna make it there in time. Can you go over there and pick up the key for me? I'll let him know that you're coming. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I drive over there and stuff like that, meet the dude and stuff like that, get the key for her and stuff like that or whatever. And I told her like, all right, I got the key. So she like, all right, so I'm only like, you know, like 2 more hours out and stuff like that. I mean, there's nothing in there, but you might as well just wait for me though. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll wait for you. So I go to the crib and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, turn on lights and shit like that, looking in the bathroom, I'm like, damn, this house kind of nice right here, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker, 3 bedrooms and shit like that, nice size kitchen and shit like that, like, this motherfucker decent, you know, we ain't got no furniture in this bitch, but it's decent though, you know, that's what I'm thinking to myself. So, she finally makes her way down and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. And this is my first time seeing her again at 2011 from the first time that I seen her back in 2008 or 2009. No, it was 2008. This is the first time that I hadn't seen her in about 3 years. You feel me? And we didn't stay in contact that whole time and stuff like that. But this is the first time that I hadn't seen her in 3 years. So she pulls up and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I greet her at the door and stuff like that, give her a big old hug and stuff like that. Like, hey, long time no see and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I stayed there for a couple days with her and shit like that, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We catching up on old news and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Catch up on old times, good times, and bad times and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, just conversating and shit. You know what I mean? I helped the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get new appliances, helped her pick out new furniture and stuff like that, show her all the little spots, you know what I'm saying, 'cause I somewhat knew the area where she was at. So I took it here, took it there to get all this shit and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, before she can get her place all furnished out or whatever, you know what I mean, you know, just to help her get settled in and shit like that, or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean. And the crazy thing is, right, out of all this that we're doing, right, I'm helping her do this, she helped me do this and stuff like that, right? We don't go out. We're not in no relationship or nothing like that. We just best friends. Yes, we had, you know, a you know, sexual, you know, past and stuff like that or whatever. But we're best friends though. See, people gotta realize this, right? You can be best friends with a female. You can have sex with a female and still be best friends with a female. You know, I know a couple of my homeboys that they best friends with females and they didn't have sex with a female. That's why I always tell people that I can't never see, you know, a man and a woman be best friends and they don't have sex with each other. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you got those girls and stuff like that that be always around dudes and shit like that, saying like, oh, these are my guy friends and blah 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 and stuff like that or whatever, bro. And I had a homeboy that he's always get mad at his girl and shit like that, and she's always, oh, they ain't nothing but my friends, they just my friends and blah 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 and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there telling bro, like, bro, I don't see, you know, a woman being friends with a guy and not having some type of sexual feelings towards a motherfucker, because the simple fact is, if a female hangs enough time around your ass, she's gonna have some type of sexual feelings towards you. Like, females to me are not really per se picking on looks. It's all about feelings. You feel me? Like, us guys, we go off looks and shit like that, but a female, they go off of feelings and emotions. And if a female spends enough time around your ass, she's gonna have feelings for you. And that's just how the shit works. I don't give a fuck what female it is, bro. If she spends enough time around your ass, man, she's gonna start catching feelings for you, bro. For real. That's just how I look at it. You feel me? So, you know, I told bro that and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. And of course, it comes out like, you know what I'm saying, she was fucking with one of the dudes, or she had fucked one of the dudes, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So that relationship right there was a disaster right there, you know what I'm saying, waiting to happen. You feel me? But me and her, though, you know, we'll do our thing and shit like that, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Because we grown at the time, you know what I'm saying? This is 2011, so at that time, I'm what? 2011? I'm 19 or 20. I'm one in the two. You feel me? So we grown now. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19 or 20. She got them at like 26. You know what I'm saying? So we grown. You know what I'm saying? But we always had that respect for each other, though. You feel me? Where, you know what I'm saying, she respected me and I had respect for her. You know what I mean? To the point where we rocked out and just vibed out so much. Like, we just came the best of friends. Like, even during that time right there of 2011, you know what I'm saying? 2011 was like a very, very like dark time for me. You feel me? Like, wasn't shit going right. You feel me? Like 2011, 2012, that shit was dark for me. Like, shit wasn't going right. Money was funny. You know, at that particular time, I'm 19, 20, 21, you know what I'm saying? Going on those ages and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing everybody else striving, you know what I'm saying, being a lot more successful than what I am at that age and stuff like that. Motherfuckers got good jobs and working good and shit like that, and I ain't got no job at the time, and I ain't got no money to my name, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm fucked up. You feel me? Like, I'm fucked up. So, 2011, 2012 was a very dark time for me, like, just very dark for me, you know what I'm saying? So, even during those dark times and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, she was always there for me. You know what I'm saying? I will be in a relationship with this woman, or I got into a relationship with this woman, you know what I'm saying? That shit didn't work. Got into a relationship with my baby moms and shit. That shit didn't work, you know what I'm saying? But she was always there for me. You know what I mean? Always there for me. You know what I'm saying? Any type of, you know what I'm saying, issues or problems, you know, me talking about these other females and shit like that. Man, this bitch acting like this, and this bitch doing this. You know what I'm saying? She'll always be the motherfucker that I'll go and talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to the point where I didn't even want to have, like, you know, personal conversation with these other bitches. I always wanted to have it with her, because I know with her, she ain't no motherfucker that's going to sit there and, oh, you can tell me anything. You know how you got those feet. Oh, you can tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to judge you and blah, blah, blah. Then the first time you get into an argument with the motherfucker, man, they telling all your shit. You feel me? So it got to the point where I didn't even want to even talk to other females and stuff like that on the personal tip, man. I just told her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And she was always, you know what I'm saying, gave me great advice and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, made sure she was cool, man. You know what I mean? Anytime I had money issues or whatever, man, she always looked out for me, man. Never asked for the shit back. Like, here, take it. You good. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time in 2012. Was it 2012? Yeah, 2012. I got in a situation or whatever the case may be, and I'm gonna leave this for another video right here. But I pretty much got arrested and shit like that. Went to jail for about 4 months and shit like that, or whatever the case may be. Um, I've been arrested before for other little petty ass shit, but this is the first time that I sat down for like 4 months. You feel me? So even during that whole little stint, I ain't have no other bitch in my corner and shit like that. I only had her. You know what I'm saying? Came there to visit me and shit like that. Came to all my court dates and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When I first got out and stuff like that, motherfucker picked me up and shit like that. Got me something to eat. Got me some new clothes and shit like that. Like I said, took care of a nigga. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck that was right there. Even, you know what I'm saying, in my later years and stuff like that, you know what I mean, just always been just a best friend. You know what I'm saying? Never, you know what I'm saying, lied to me about nothing, because from the beginning, she kept it funky with me. Any other female could have sat there and would have been living that lifestyle or whatever, and wouldn't even tell a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that, yo, this is what I do. You feel me? She kept it funky with me ever since day one. You know, you got a lot of females out here. Hey, you got a lot of females out here, bro, that when you meet them and you had that motherfucking first date with them, and I call it the first date, the interview date, you know, you want to get to know them and shit like that. They sit here and give you this fantasy ass, you know what I'm saying, depiction about their life and shit, like they just so innocent. And then it takes for you to find out later on down the road that this motherfucker ain't innocent. This motherfucker is toxic. This motherfucker is fucked up. This motherfucker just don't got it all in. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit. You find it out later on. She kept it funky with me from day one. This is who I am. This is what I do. Either you gonna like it or not. It's simple as that. And I respected her so much because she never lied to me. These other females will sit here and lie to you until they turn blue in the face. She never lied to a nigga. Always kept it real. Always kept it 100. Always kept it true. And with that being said, I always looked at what she did and what those other females that, you know what I'm saying, that's in that lifestyle, I always looked at them kind of differently. Because I'm like, well, damn, if she's like this, then it got to be more like this. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like I was going out trying to find more hoes and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to be. But I'm just saying, though, if she's like this and moving her and carrying herself and maintaining herself like how she is, it got to be more out there like this. Because I had never in my life, and like I said, I'd have been around a lot of females. Different walks of life, different beliefs, different upbringings, all that shit. But I had never in my life met a female that has been real, stomped down to earth, don't lie about shit, tell it how it is, type of bitch like how she is. Never in my life. Every female that I meet that don't do that shit, it's always something that you find out later on. Like, damn, bitch, I didn't. But damn, bitch, I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's always something. With her, she come with humidity right through the door. You feel me? Like, this is who I am, man. You gonna like it or not. You feel me? And like I said, that's what I respected her so much about. Like, somebody like that has always been there, that's always looked out for me since motherfucking 2008. It's 2023. Bro, that right there is a real friend to me, bro. I don't care what anybody say, but that right there is a real motherfucking friend, man. Like, you can't get no more tighter than that. You feel me? Like, all these other females that came and gone and shit like that. I done had relationships with this female and that female, came and gone and shit like that. She has always been right there. Ain't never left my side. Even when I'm, you know what I'm saying, upset, woo, and we bickering and stuff like that, she's not the type of female that's going to run back and tell all my business and do all, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not going to do all that. All right, you upset, I'm going to let you be you, and, you know, I'm going to talk to you later. Simple as that. The next bitch, okay, I got you. Like, petty ass shit, you feel me? Fucking up your car, fucking up your, you know, just doing dumb shit. You feel me? So, me having that relationship with her and me, you know what I'm saying, you know, being me and stuff like that and going through the trials and tribulations I have went through in my life and stuff like that, and she, like I said, never judged me or anything like that, I can't do nothing but respect her. Because this is like what I just said, man. Ain't no other female that I have been around has been around as long as her. All these other little bitches and stuff like that, that so-called faithful and all this old shit. These bitches done came and gone. They not here today. They here for right now and they gone tomorrow. Simple as that. But her, she done stayed there through thick and thin with me. You feel me? Never turn her shoulder. Never double cross me. Never nothing. You know what I mean? And it comes to the point now where when I get into when I go out like on a date with a female or whatever, and we talking and shit like that or whatever the case may be, it's like I ask females certain questions and they look at me and they like, huh? What? Like, I'm not finna answer that. Why would you ask me that? It's like, why are you embarrassed? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it gets to the point now, bro. It's like, bro, I know that there's more going on than what you telling me. Just keep it real. If you keep it real with me, only thing that I can do is accept it or not accept it. It's as simple as that. Wouldn't you rather have a guy that will sit there and have the option to accept you for who you are, or not accept you and walk away clean-handedly, versus us possibly getting into a relationship and then I find out about this shit later on? And I'm not mad about what you did or mad about what happened. I'm mad about because you're lying to me. You lied to me. That's what I'm mad about. You feel me? And when I had that talk with females and stuff like that or whatever, oh, well, you know, I don't do the... Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. Come down the line and stuff like that. Man, this bitch lying her ass off, talking about she don't do this and don't do that. Bitch do this and do that, just like what I thought. You feel me? Like, stupid shit like that. Like, I ain't got time for that goof ass shit, bro. You feel me? Same thing like me being around motherfuckers that I know some females and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, online, they come across as being that bitch. You feel me? But when you know these bitches in person, bitch ain't got shit. She ain't got shit going on. Bitch shit on TikTok all day. Barely got a car by the grace of God. Barely got a place to stay by the grace of God. Got kids running around acting a fool. House dirty as shit. Like, baby, what is this? What is this? You feel me? Like, it's just, why sit there and lie about shit? You made it seem like you're this type of person. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I do this and I do... Bitch, you don't do shit. You lazy. You a bum. I know a lot of females is like that, man, online, bro, they get all the likes in the world, bro. But when you meet these motherfuckers in person, you be around them, it's like, over time, they truth and their true color starts to come out. It's like, this bitch ain't shit like what she seems to be like on the internet. If I would have known all this shit, I wouldn't have even said nothing to this bitch. Like, what the fuck? And it's just crazy to me that shit like that happens like on a regular, bro. Like, god damn. But like I said, with Shorty though, from the beginning, cool as hell, never lied about shit, always kept it all the way funky. You know what I mean? And still to this day, we the best of friends and shit like that. I don't see myself, you know what I'm saying? I don't see myself having another friend that's a girl that's gonna be as tight as me and her. You feel me? Like, me and her, we tight. Like, we cool. Like, we cool. Like, we cool as shit. And like I said, even with her living her certain lifestyle and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, hey, that's what you do, baby. You know what I mean? That's what you do. I ain't here to judge you or anything like that. I'm not here to ridicule you. I'm not here to look down upon you and stuff like that. That's what you do, man. Who are you, the person? All right, what you do and shit like that, who are you, the person? That's what I want to see. I don't judge people for what they do or what they have did and stuff like that. Who are you, the person? That's what I want to see. We all done did something. But who are you, the person? That's it, that's all. And like I said, Shorty kept it funky with me all the time and stuff like that. And that's why I was like, you know what? I can rock out with you. I can rock out with you. You cool as shit. You are cool as shit. You done been there for me and all that. You was cool as shit. And like I said, we've been the tightest friends, the best of friends and stuff like that. You know, I got a lot of, you know, girls as friends and shit like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, high and by type shit or whatever. Or if I see their ass somewhere out, you know, hit them up with whatever the case may be. But that's pretty much it, though. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, every day. Well, I wouldn't say every day, but, you know, on a regular basis, talking and shit like that, checking up on each other and stuff like that, making sure each other is good and stuff like that. You know, it's only with her, bro. Like, everybody else, I don't even do that shit with, man. It's like, whatever. You know what I mean? But that's because the relationship that we have and what me and her done been through as being friends and stuff like that, she didn't earn that title. She didn't earn that, you know what I'm saying, level of respect with me. These other bitches is like, all right, I'll see you when I see you. And keep on moving type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you when I see you. I hear from you. If I hear from you, you know what I'm saying? Just keep on moving. Her, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? I'm here. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Because she done looked out for me. So it's only right that I show her the same type of level of respect too as well. You feel me? But I just want to make this little video real quick. Because I know a lot of people that lives around where I live at and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think they'll get a nice little taste of that. Like, damn, you best friends with a hoe? Like, you best friends with a girl that sells pussy? Yeah. Yup. Coolest chick ever too. And for anybody that'll sit there and try to fix up their face and be like, how can you be best friends with a girl that sells pussy? Like, she's dirty. And bro, stop it. Stop it. This is the cleanest girl I've ever seen in my life, bro. Cleanest girl I've ever seen in my life. The rest of you hoes be doing some dirty, nasty shit. You know what I mean? Y'all hoes be doing some dirty, nasty shit. Be fucking niggas and don't even wash up and jump back onto another. Man, y'all be doing some dirty, nasty shit. The fuck? This bitch, the cleanest bitch I've ever seen in my life, bro. House always clean and shit like that. She's always clean. Taking multiple showers. Always got her hair done. Always got her nails done. I ain't never seen this girl look crazy. Never. But y'all bitches, I be seeing y'all sometimes on your bad days, boy. It be like, God damn, bro. Like, what the fuck? You know? But I just know how people got that stigma, though. And they'll sit there and say that. Like, how can you be best friends with a hoe? And she sells pussy. And, you know, that's not... Man, it's like, what? Like, okay, she sells pussy. All right, what? Bitch, you fuck niggas for free. Or, bitch, you got a different motive. And you fucking niggas for bags. Or you fucking niggas for trips. Or you fucking niggas for a car. Or you fucking niggas... You know what I'm saying? What is you doing differently than what she's doing? Like, talk to me. Y'all bitches be fucking niggas because he got some motherfucking social media fame or popularity. You fucking a nigga because he's a rapper. You fucking a nigga because he's a basketball player. You know, like, what is you doing differently that she's not doing? There's no difference behind the shit. Like, explain that to me. And when females say that to me, that's the first thing that I throw in their face. Is like, how you gonna sit here and try to criticize this girl for what she does? But you're doing the same thing. You fucking niggas for, you know, maybe you fuck your boss or something like that to get a raise at the job. You know, you fucked the dope boy. You fucked the weed man. You fucked the weed man before he could stop paying for weed, and he still charged your ass. Like, make it make sense to me. Like, until you make it make sense to me, I'm not trying to hear shit that a motherfucker got to say. Like, honestly, I'm not. Because I just sit there and start laughing like, wow, you really got this shit mixed up. Like, yeah. You're trying to defend this prostitute. She's not a prostitute. She's a hoe. Whatever. You trying to defend this prostitute, this whore, and she's out here laying up with different people every single day of the night and all this old blah, blah, blah and stuff like that. And what? Just because she's getting paid for it, it's supposed to be acceptable? I'm like, listen to what you just said right there. And when I flip it on their ass, I don't... What? You fucking niggas for love. Like, You out here love the press and trying to find love so badly that you fucking random niggas every night. Like, what's the difference? They don't be having nothing to say, man. I just be like, wow, I can't believe people really think that way. You feel me? But I just want to put this video out there and this live out there. You know what I'm saying? Just to let motherfuckers know, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what you do and stuff like that, man. If you're a good-hearted person that means well and shit like that, that's all that matters. You feel me? And like I said, she's a good-hearted person, man. She means well, man. She's a sweetheart. You know what I mean? And I'll be damned if I let anybody talk down about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always rocking out with her. I'm always rocking out with her. Like, that's my G. That's my ace boom coon right there. Anytime that I was in trouble, whatever, she was there for me. You motherfuckers wasn't there for me. So you got to look at the level of respect and the honor I have behind her. She's a real one. And yeah, she sells pussy. But she's a real one, though. You know what I mean? But your so-called innocent ass, where you at? When I was in trouble, where was you at? When I was locked up, where was you at when I ain't had no... You know what I'm saying? Where was you at? I can't call on you. I can call on her, though. You feel me? So, I just want to make that shit, man. Just give motherfuckers a little hindsight about that shit. You feel me? And I'm sure there's other motherfuckers that got, you know, saying similar stories like that I got and stuff like that, man. But, yeah, that's my G-ball, man. You feel me? But, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here because I told y'all it was only going to be an hour. So, I was trying to stretch that a little bit longer for it could be an hour and stuff like that. But, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It is now 10:30 at night. You feel me? The streets upon us. You know what I mean? Saturday night, baby. So, you know, trying to see what's going on out here and shit like that, man. But, other than that, man, nothing but peace, love, and positivity and blessings. Y'all be smooth out here, man. Y'all be ganged up. Y'all be prayed up. Y'all already know I be rocking, man. Until next time, I'll let y'all bigger the fools in the next one. Y'all be smooth, though. Y'all be smooth out here, man. Y'all be gravy out here, man.